In this video, we'll look at the end user experience to launch the Array as a Service tenant. The Rafay solution is essentially a multi-tenant offering where every user, like a ML researcher, for example here, gets a virtual cluster with KubeArray inside, all running on a shared host cluster, running a Volcano batch scheduler underneath the covers. Let's first start with the self-service portal. Upon login, the user has very basic credentials, which allows them to go and launch their Array as a Service tenant. All the user has to do is click on launch and provide a name. In this case, I think we'll land up giving a name called Alpha Array and hit launch. And within a few minutes, their Array as a Service tenant is created and available for them on the host cluster, the shared host cluster. Now let's copy the access URL and the credentials for the Array dashboard and attempt to access it. As you can see here, the user puts in the username and other credentials, and they now have access to their private Array dashboard. It's important to point out that this is not a shared Array dashboard. It's running inside that virtual cluster that the user just spawned. Now, as a user from a laptop, let's attempt to access our Array endpoint that's running inside the vCluster. We're going to be using the job submission client, and we're going to run a very simple test in this case, a simple Python application. And let's try use our command line and issue the command. This is going to run the simple Python code, and this will submit it to the Array endpoint on the virtual cluster, and we'll use the Array dashboard. As you can see here, the Array dashboard is saying that it's received the job, and there you go. You have the Array job complete, and everything was done not on the user's laptop, but rather the remote Array endpoint. Thank you.